Oh. This is the Rainbow Street. This is Mijana. I say Mihana because Jay say Hota. So making this video because I want to go down to the busy street. Not the noisy busy street that my hotel is on, but the other busy street where there's lots of restaurants and some shopping and cafes and souks and basically the nightlife, probably the day life also, but just it's a very bustling hub of activity for the city, and I want to show what that looks like. There is some interesting stuff. All right, so this is the big street. Not yet, but this will connect to the street that I'm thinking of because I was there last night, and I kind of was thinking about filming at that time, but I just thought it's trying to look for other things and getting my bearings and gotta get some money from the ATM, so I left filming to tonight or tomorrow. Call to prayer. We have a Nimri Brothers liquor store over there. I wonder what the selection is like. Kind of surprised to see that, but they're gonna sell alcohol here, I guess. But in Central Asia and Uzbekistan, there are quite a few liquor stores, and they sold all kinds of stuff in there. But here is closer to Mecca, so I wouldn't have guessed that it's as prevalent. Women's traditional dresses. I got to take a photo of this one. Haven't yet. In case you're looking for a traditional garment. I'm not. Okay. So this man wanted to be on film. He
What's good, David Trance? It's Muhammad. Straight out of Amman, Jordan.
Nice.
I'm here with David.
Yes.
We just met. I told him I want to be on his video. I thought it was going to be on YouTube, but it's not. And yeah, I hope you guys doing well.
Wow. I think you've done that before.
No, this is my first time.
You sounded so natural.
Where from
Dave, or Texas. USA.
Okay, US. Yeah.
You sound like you've done that before.
No, this is actually my first time. This is my first time.
Mahmoud? Muhammad. Okay.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
It's like the most. Yeah, nice to meet you. It's like the most common name in the Middle East.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it in Houston, Texas, or?
I was in Houston for a while. I moved a few times. I lived overseas too in other countries, and then.
Where do you live?
Right now I'm in Austin.
Austin.
That's in the middle of Texas.
Yeah, I know. I think you know Travis Scott.
Travis Scott?
Yeah.
Oh, the country singer. I've heard of him.
Yeah, I think he's from Austin. I'm not sure.
Probably.
And there's, I think, Houston, Texas.
Houston's a big city, yes.
Yeah. And is there like a football team? I think there's a basketball team, the Houston Rockets.
Correct. And Houston Texans is the football team.
Texans, yeah, yes. Texans.
And Houston Astros are the baseball team.
Yeah, I know the Astros, but I'm more familiar with NBA. You know?
NBA follower?
Yeah, I used to be a big fan, but I don't know. I think I don't have time to watch. You know.
You know, for me at least, as my age goes up, my interest and my time for sports goes down.
Yeah, that's exactly.
So I followed lots of different sports when I was a kid, and then in college I followed not just pro sports but also college sports. But I followed a couple fewer sports.
Yeah.
And then I got out of school. $1. And then I couldn't follow sports, and then I just watched highlights, and then I just watched like one or two NBA playoff games, and now I don't watch anything anymore. It's not that I don't like it, it's I have no time.
رحمة خالتي مزهرية ندفع الدية.
Boom.
عشانك سماح درس الملاح.
Boom, double.
I used to watch like every playoff game.
أنت من أمريكا?
You don't know time, and you have more responsibility.
Yeah, I studied work at the same time.
أنت من أمريكا؟
Okay, thank you.
خال أنت من أمريكا؟
What's your name? What's your name?
David.
أنا محمود.
Mahmoud,
محمود.
Muhammad, and
علي.
Mustafa.
كايس
Abdul. Abdullah.
علي
Ah,
Ali.
this is stereotype.
علي يشرب التواج
I've met
علي
3 of them already today.
أي وسيم
But I am the first Muhammad, right?
$1.
شوف ما مسك
Yes.
Yeah, but it's like
Right. I think it's getting out of
I
hand.
love you لا يعني
Pleasure to meet you.
بجد
Pleasure to meet
Yeah, see
you.
you.
Thank you. Kids are out of hand, gotta leave. And they don't have manners. They start. The one guy to the right was like hitting me a few times, and I'm like, no, dude, you can't touch the tourists just because you see them on TV. We'll stop and restart so we have a fresh video. Interesting. We got a Hummer right there. I wouldn't have guessed to see that. I need to go that way. That's the shopping and more action. So crossing the street here in Amman is similar to Vietnam in that the cars won't stop for a crosswalk, and there is no crosswalk sometimes. So you just have to go slowly, don't make any sudden movements, and you will get across. It's not as easy as Vietnam actually, because nobody's on the motorbike. It's all cars. There's actually I haven't seen any motorbikes here. So you got to go across, pick a time when there's like a little break, and then you just go in front of them and they'll slow down. You hope. It's not as easy as Vietnam actually, but that's what you have to do. Just go across the street and watch yourself and don't get hit. More traditional clothes. Yeah, Mohammed, he was quite the natural on film. I was impressed. I went by him and he kind of made a motion at me, and then he was like, "Oh, you're not filming." Nope. No, I'm full. But no, I thought it'd be funny if I went back and I asked him if he wanted to be on camera, and he said yes. So then I asked him, "Are you ready?" And so he said, "Yeah, sure." And I turned the camera on, and he was ready. He just introduced himself. So last night there was a convoy of black SUVs and black cars, and they came this way. It was kind of weird. All the traffic was stopped. Nobody's going through. Nobody's blocking the intersection. And I couldn't tell who had a red light, who had a green light. But all the cars were stopped for whatever reason, and they came down this way. And there were 4 of them, and then it was one. The front car had the windows down, and there was a guy that put his head out and was looking at people or motioning or waving or something. And then there was a few cars behind him, and then an SUV in the far back, and they were moving pretty fast actually. I'm not gonna cross tonight. But yeah, it must have been some VIP. It might have been a. What's going on here? It could have been a politician guy, or it could have been a tycoon business guy. Who knows? Maybe a politician. Probably somebody's with the government. Making bread.
Hello, sir. Would you like dinner with sir? You're welcome.
That guy's accent sounded American, actually. Oh, we're getting. Everybody loves to be on camera here. I'm surprised. I don't know. I guess they all watch YouTube. Yeah, I told Mohammed that he asked if he was going to be on YouTube. I'm like, well, probably not. I just show videos to my parents. Sometimes I put them on YouTube, but I don't have any subscribers, so he was disappointed because he wanted to be seen by the world. So he said he would subscribe. I just kind of find that funny. I'm just assuming by default that people don't want to be on camera for privacy reasons, but some places you go, the young guys want to be on camera. All right, let's cut it and then I'll start it. Kid was Had a long day. I thought buying some of these socks would be funny. Rick and Morty socks. Maybe for Daniel. Daddy socks. Yum! Palestine, Jordan, Petra. Smell the fennel seed. It smells like licorice. Perfetto, not perfecto, perfetto pizza. Interesting. Perfetto pizza. Several of the restaurants that my hotel and also the blogs online recommend are on this street. We probably passed a few of them. And then I want to go to, I saw it the other day, Astro Lab. I think I passed it. Astro Lab Cafe. It not only has, I think, a rooftop view, but they actually make coffees. So I would like to have one tomorrow. So I'll probably do the Jordan Museum. And then I will get a coffee. Or I will go to the Amman Citadel and the museum. And the Umayyad Palace and all the stuff up on the hill, and then I will go get a coffee. Let's pause it. I gotta check if I gotta go look right now. Alright, let's go across the street. This is actually tamer than some of the other streets, like the one that my hotel's on. Che romantica! You know, this might actually go on YouTube. I'll make it one of those long extended kind of walking street videos. Won't be like the 4K walking and pro walking channels. Won't exactly be like that, but maybe I'll put it up for fun. See what it looks like. This is the big road. There you go, one more. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Let's go. It stops. So the Grand Husseini Mosque is that way. Let's go that way. Actually, I haven't been down this way. So we'll go by the Grand Husseini Mosque and then we'll go over to my big loud street. I hope I won't eat up all my memory before I get to Iraq. Sugarcane juice looks like Latin America. Oh, here it is. That's it. Mosque.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Take a photo here. I'm not going to come back tomorrow during the daytime, so I'll take a photo now. We got apricots. And dried fruit and dried nuts. Nuts are always dry, aren't they? Usually. Not always. I guess they can be wet. They soak them. Produce. Looks like the local fresh produce souk and spices. So the busy street that I don't like is up here. It goes from the Jordan Museum past my hotel to the Roman stuff. Roman stuff going to be to our left and my hotel to the right. If I get past these guys here. Right, so this is the loud, treacherous street. Gotta find a place to get across. That dude didn't even look when he gets out in that street. You'd think in a busy road that you'd actually look at the cars that you're stepping in front of. Let's see if I have an opportunity to cross. Some of those may have the speed bumps, or you can just watch for other people. These guys gotta go, so we'll all go together. Let's go. Yalla. Easy. Easy. Yalla, yalla.
عطشانة ومسناية يا محلى
Sounds like reggae music. Uh-oh. An argument.
يا عمي خلاص يا تو ماتش كركر انت بس بدك تحكي بس.
Maybe watching probably some kind of an argument or not? I don't know. Sometimes they're just some guy gets off the bus and they're saying goodbye to them, and other times somebody hits somebody else's car and they get in a big argument. I can't always tell. My taxi driver today, going up to Umque, took a telephone call, and I swear he was yelling on the phone for 10 minutes. I wanted to tell him to be quiet. He's being paid to drive me somewhere. I don't want to hear yelling for longer than about 20 seconds. Finally got off, but I don't know. He could have been yelling at somebody, or he could have been just emphatically advising his family member to make decision A versus decision B. Here's my hotel, Sandra. Here's the shoe man. Shoe shine. He was here this morning early. He was tired. Just half snoozing with a cigarette in his hand. So this morning there was some speaker on over there playing something on repeat. Last night until 10 p.m. there was somebody out here with a recording. I don't know if it was an advertisement or a religious thing or what, but it was on a repeat track for 6 seconds. It would just restart over again. It was so annoying. So these are hotel guests, not the hotel homies, just the guests.